This place is thick with the stench of ghouls.
Diablo 3 is packed with vicious enemies. These cultists that are joining the fight are weak and easy to kill, but the demon spawn they summon are not. The barbarian must dispatch the cultist quickly before he is overwhelmed. Working together, the berserkers provide a tough obstacle, allowing the cultist time to stack the odds against our hero. A vicious combo, but nothing a good axe or two can't take care of. The environment is a big part of Diablo 3. You can interact with it, destroy it, and use it to your advantage. But the environment can work against you as well. For example, I'm sure this chest is filled with treasure, and not some kind of insidious trap. Chests in Diablo 3 won't drop entire sets of armor, but we rigged this one so we could show off the most important part of the game, the loot. All gear is custom designed for each class and their unique look, and these pieces represent just a few of the near endless stream of items you can find. Looks like our well-meaning hero has woken up to something nasty. Nothing to worry about. This isn't much of an obstacle. We're going to switch to some new skills now, including an old barbarian favorite, Whirlwind. The world of Diablo 3 would be filled with quests, story, and events more so than any of the previous games. Here we find someone stranded in the dungeon in need of rescue. Those of you familiar with the previous games may recognize him.
Cain, you still live.
Ah, there you are. The writings in this place are incredible. Come, stay a while and...
It is time for shedding our enemy's blood, not idle talk.
No one ever listens.
The barbarian can enlist some help from these two guards who have been trapped with Cain. Simply clicking on them orders them to follow you. I'm sure they'll lead a long and healthy life as your sidekicks. Nothing bad is going to happen to them. The barbarian can use his ground stomp attack to stun these skeletons, causing them to drop their shields and become vulnerable. They should be easy to pick off now.
There's something in here. Get away from the wall!
What in the hell is that?
Diablo is first and foremost a cooperative game. There's nothing better than bashing monsters with your friends. So it's high time we brought one. Now that we've reached the exit of this dungeon, we can say farewell to Deckard Cain and head out into the wilderness.
Get yourself back to town. Leah worries after you.
If it isn't one nursemaid, it's another.
Notice how the swarm not only consumes its target, it also seeks out nearby enemies and spreads. This makes it extremely effective against clusters of monsters. It leaves nothing behind but the bones. To keep his enemies at arm's length, the Witch Doctor commands pets to do his bidding. The first of these pets is the mongrel. Fast and tough, he's the perfect distraction. Mongrels can become empowered by the Witch Doctor's attacks. By casting Locust Swarm on his own mongrels, the Witch Doctor gives them the ability to do additional disease damage. Once a mongrel is near death and has outlived its usefulness, the Witch Doctor can dispatch his pet in a violent burst of energy that will destroy any nearby creatures. Even without his pets, the Witch Doctor is quite capable of dealing with any unpleasant surprises. The Horrify skill will cause most creatures to run, buying precious time to summon pets and eliminate some of your opponents. Using the Mass Confuse spell, he can temporarily turn some of his enemies against one another, buying him precious time to burn down the survivors. You've seen walls of fire, ice, and bone, but have you ever seen a wall of zombies? This is a pretty nasty trap, but luckily we have some backup. Joining us are the female versions of the Barbarian and Witch Doctor. Now this is starting to look like a party. You'll be able to form groups like this quickly and easily over Battle.net. It has been our pleasure to give you a first glimpse at Diablo 3, but before we leave you, let's see what happens.